Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today? In a galaxy far, far, far away. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your Swtor fun news, gadgets, and updates right here, right now. My friends, we finally have some more news. We have game update 6.1.2 is finally here. Now, this does not come with a ton of content. It isn't a brand new story content patch. My friends, patience is a virtue. I know we want it, but that story content is coming in 6.2. And because of the whole, nonsense that's been going on out there in this world, on the past couple weeks, months rather, the voice actors have either had to find better and create more creative ways to do their voice work, or they just can't do it yet. So it has been delayed. Swtor did come out and talk about that. So guys, rest assured, 6.2 is coming, probably sometime in July. We will get our new story content, but we're just not going to get it in this patch. Rest assured, it will be here, and when it is, we will talk about it. So let's go into this now. If you're, like I said, if it's your first time here, I don't usually go over a bunch of class changes unless they're like extremely mondo, like holy crap. I just go over all the general stuff, and then and I will leave the link in below if you want to go take a look at what's going on with your classes. Now let's take a look at the highlights. Nature of Progress, Master Mode difficulty. Master Mode difficulty has been added to the Nature of Progress operation on Duxon. With this increased difficulty comes new challenges, but those skilled enough to beat them can get new and powerful rewards. Like a beard deco. No, it's not going to happen. Although if it did, I would totally wet my pants. A new in-game event, All World's Ultimate Swoop Bike. Some people were confused, thinking that this was going to come today with 6.1.2, but it didn't. It's not. It's coming July 30th, and they say that this new recurring in-game event will take place on Dantooine, Tatooine, and Onderon as players take on swoop challenges unique to each planet, new daily missions, rewards, and more. This event will initially run from June 30th to July 7th. And here, Nightlife. The Nightlife event returns with new missions and rewards, and I did a video on those missions, and it looks, I am digging it. I can't wait for it. I've been saying they've been needing to add a lot of new stuff to the Nightlife event, and they finally did. They said, get your credits ready, because this is one heck of a credit dump for July 14th to August the 11th, so almost about a month for this. Although I still feel like the Nightlife event came out sooner in the summer, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time, guys. I played for a long time. Ranked PvP Season 12. Season 12 of Ranked PvP has come to a close. New rewards can be found at Girdada the Hut on the fleet, and players will receive rewards based off their highest ranked rating, with Season 13 starting later this summer. The Galactic Guide. A new Galactic Guide can be found near the chat panel when first logging in. I believe I showed this on my, I believe it was the Swoop Bike Event thing. I showed it really quickly in that video. This new feature will showcase the current or oldest story mission, the active Conquest, and the current feature offer from the Cartel Market. Now, when I did show it, I think it only had Cartel Market and 2 story mission. It didn't have the active Conquest, but that has been fixed. Cartel Market. The description of the improved speeder piloting unlock in the Cartel Market now includes the movement speed increase. Fixed a visual issue where the Dark Honor Guard's unstable lightsaber blade changes when throwing it. I mean, I would never have noticed that, but whatever. Using interactables or looting when in combat. The visual of the Pragmatic Master's armor set in the character sheet and preview window is now the same. The Furious Gladiator's helmet no longer appears on characters who can't display headpieces on the character select screen. Cyber Agent's helmet no longer appears on characters who can't display headpieces on the character select screen. General. The descriptions of the improved speeder piloting legacy perks now include their movement speed increases. Dark Side Corruption now appears as intended on Nautilus in the preview window. Oh, good. Fix some visual issues when moving the camera while on the roof of the Coruscant taxi pad near the Senate. Okay. Fix cinematic cameras in the Imperial Agent ship unlocking sequence on the Imperial fleet. Unintended small blue squares will no longer appear in story mode flashpoint gates. Fix a visual issue on the connecting door between the western and northern lodging in the Alderaan stronghold and the escape escape key now closes the combat proficiency window. Now, down here is just going to be the class stuff as well. Like I said, I will leave a link to all this in the information in the thingy below for you guys to go on and have fun. So we're just going to edit jump to the next stuff. Flashpoints, operations, and uprisings. I can't tell you the last time I did uprising. Let's see, flashpoints. Maelstrom Prison. Fix a visual issue where if players hit escape during the board Maelstrom Prison in the shuttle step, only the ship's doors would appear. Operations. Players may no longer swap utility points or equipment during an active boss encounter in operations. And for uprisings, enemies in all uprisings are now properly scaled to level 70. The Crimson Fang. Yes, I like that band in 1983. It was great. The first large door in the Crimson Fang uprising is now centered in the door frame. Good. I'm glad they got a good construction crew to do that and not a blind ferret. Economy and items. The unidentified boxes from Spoilers of War vendor now grant the correct set bonuses based on the player's class. Corrected an issue where the entire rapid response set was available from the unidentified helmet box. Satchel of companion gifts and satchel of crafting materials, grade 11, can now be opened without disciplines selected. The missing voice modulation has been added to the Masterwork Ancient War Leader's headgear. The M4Y9 astromech droid now shows its real name when summoned. The periodic restoration amplifier tooltip is now showing the amplifier's effect on target. If a character is at a weekly or global cap for a reputation items will no longer be auto-consumed. Instead, they will be granted as normal items that can be used later or vendored. Missions and NPCs, the plasma emitters in the IOCAF daily mission systems go have been fixed. Now, I don't mind. I like dailies, but I hated with a bearded passion IOCAF dailies. Oh, I just to the point where I just never want to go back to IOCAF ever again. I just can't even be bothered anymore with that. I just hate them. But if you don't, that's awesome. They continue. They will now appear in an inactive state, allowing players to complete the mission. Stronghold commanders on Yavin 4 will no longer be ignoring military mandated breaks and won't respawn before the intended time. I've seen that happen before, and it was annoying. The guidance system respawn timers have been shortened in the Balmora mission, repelling invasion. The sensor respawn timers have been shortened to the Imperial Agent story mission, Hunter and Prey. Players who previously completed the terrorist bonus, I don't know why I said it like that, bonus series on the Imperial or Republic sides can now repeat the mission. Players who previously completed the Voss, Tatooine, Belsavis, Balmora, Alderaan bonus series on the Republic side can now repeat the missions. Ossus weekly missions now reward a similar amount of renown points, that was difficult, as all other daily areas. Due to its cloaking equipment failing, the invisible tank, come on Boomy, you can read, you can do it boy, in the research laboratory on Odessan is now visible. Players who choose to flirt with Alara Dorn in the Squared Away mission no longer find themselves on top of a table in the cantina when the scene ends. Why not? Maybe that's just how much you want her to know that you were into her. Let's see. Enemy defeats made with Doc after his return will probably count towards the achievements House Calls and Private Practice. Where Wanted Men is a new heroic mission found a mech shop for both Imperial and Republic players. This mission takes the place of the Turf War heroic mission, which was removed in game update 6.1. Now we have your Conquest stuff as well. I'll just let you guys go through this. I'm not a big Conquest person, which is why I'm really glad they changed some of the systems. So, you know, no matter what you do, you can fart all you want and you will get Conquest points and it helps out. That is awesome. War zones, let's see, reduce the amount of lower rating items players can receive from ranked and unranked war zone lockboxes while at an overall item rating of 306. Regardless of their ranked ratings, players will now have their ranked win-losses count reset on a specific character when transferred to another server. In any PvP queue, players are now locked into their discipline choice from the moment they enter the queue until after they leave the war zone or arena. Players are able to modify their utility point selections and swap out pieces of equipment, which includes tactical items, while waiting in the queue for a war zone or arena. Players can also do this while in the pre-game session of a Warzone arena, but this ability is suspended as soon as the PvP match starts. If players are between rounds of an arena, utility points and equipment can be changed until the round starts. There you have it, my friends. We now have patch update 6.1.2. That is live today, and these were your patch notes. Like I said, guys, be patient when it comes to the story content. We all want that juicy content. We want to get it going. We want all the things there, but we got it. We got to give the BioWare some grace and some patience when it comes to this, especially since they actually have a good excuse with the whole, you know, plague of blah, blah, blah going on out there. That's an actual good excuse rather than there not be anything going on and they are just like being lazy about it. But no, they have a good reason, guys. Trust me on this one. It's going to be 6.2 is going to be awesome. I can't go any further into that if I wanted to. So yeah, guys, there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I love reading all your comments. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world. If I don't get back to you, it's because I'm busy and I get a lot of comments. So yeah, that's just what it is. Well, if you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more the algorithm likes us. So hit the like, hit the share, and tell all your friends about the channel. It really does. The algorithm, it really does help. So every time we hit a like, YouTube likes us more and more. But yeah, if you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community, and don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. And we'll see you later, my friends. Good day.